welcome to the Say Yes to What's Next podcast, where embracing change can ignite a world of possibilities. Hey now, and welcome back. I'm your host, Elise Ancel, and I'm excited to have you tune in for another episode of the Say Yes to What's Next podcast. Today, I want to talk about the power of using your voice, especially as you say yes to new opportunities and celebrate your accomplishments. If you're like me, you might have had moments when you kept quiet, held back, or felt powerless. Looking back, maybe you realize those were missed chances to grow, to assert yourself, or to stand firm. But over time, I've learned that staying silent can come at a cost, leaving you with that nagging feeling that you had something to say but chose not to. I recently had a personal moment that reminded me why using my voice is so powerful. I had just accomplished something I never thought I'd do, a whole new venture I'd never even dreamed about. And I figured it out all on my own. No model or mentor, just figuring it out step by step. I was celebrating, feeling proud of myself like I'd hit the jackpot. That's what it felt like. But right on the heels of that celebration, I faced an injustice that required I respond. So I spoke up, knowing full well that it wouldn't be received or welcomed. And let me tell you, the moment I started using my voice, it was like all hell broke loose. Here's what I realized. When you decide to finally stand up for yourself and call out what isn't right, not everyone will celebrate that with you. People get used to you staying quiet. They don't expect the new empowered version of you. So, yes, you'll probably get some backlash, excuses, even outright denial of accountability from those who aren't ready to see that side of you. But there comes a point when silence just isn't an option. Sometimes you have to call people out, not confrontationally, but firmly, because it's time they're introduced to the new you. I had already spoken up, but the gut wrenching response I received after speaking out and standing up for myself required that I had to use my voice again regarding the same matter. It was already hard for me to speak up the first time. I felt the knots in my stomach, the tears welling up, and I thought, do I just let this go? But no, I'm standing my ground. I'm using my voice once again and demanding justice, no matter how uncomfortable it makes others. Sometimes standing up in one area of life can cause ripples in others. Maybe one part of your life is flowing smoothly, but there are always situations we can't ignore, things that need to be addressed, even if they create some conflict. And through it all, I've learned this: you have to keep your focus. When life starts lifing, it's easy to get thrown off track, to lose sight of what's most important. I always say keep the main thing. Handle what you need to, but don't let distractions pull you away from your bigger goals. You work too hard to let an unexpected disruption knock you off course. So if you're finally using your voice, brace yourself for those who aren't happy about it. But that's okay. That's the price of reclaiming your power. Don't let it catch you off guard. Expect it. Stay grounded and know that this too shall pass. Keep going because your voice matters and you're too close to stop now. As we wrap up this episode, think about moments when you didn't use your voice and what held you back. Those times you stayed silent. What if you had spoken up? How might things have been different? Now, look at where you've said yes to something new, something that might need you to protect it. Are you now ready to stand up if challenges arise? And who in your life is still expecting the quiet version of you? How would they react to seeing a more assertive side? Most importantly, what's the main thing you're focused on right now? And are there any distractions you can let go of to stay on course? This week, find a small step that lets you reclaim your voice and stand strong. Using your voice is powerful. Don't let anyone or anything hold it back. Thanks for joining me today. Stay tuned, and I'll catch you in the next episode of Say Yes to What's Next. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on your favorite podcast platform. Until the next time.